we're here for another match in this Multiverse of Mattness tournament. It's been such a great tournament so far, Kels. Are you excited for this next upcoming match we got going on?
I am excited. We've got some really tough competitors, strong competitors for this one, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I've never known what's gonna happen in
right.
all of these matches. They've all been turning me on my axis this whole
Yeah,
time.
the,
So
the Vegas the Vegas odds have not been going in the favor that we think they've been going in, but it's okay. That's what makes for a fun match, and we have rookies in all these matches, and the rookies have really been showing up. We have a few rookies. One that started the season, got a 1 win, 0 defeats. That's Jay, and then we got Jeremy, who has not played at all in this league, but we know him from other leagues. Is a very good competitor, and then Papa West, who we haven't seen since last season, here to get his vengeance on the league as well. So it's going to be a really fun matchup, these three guys, because I feel like it's a pretty evenly matched match today, and anything can happen. So why don't we just bring him in, Kels, right?
yeah,
All right, bringing
let's
to the
do it.
stage first the rookie who has not competed in any matches yet. It is Big Business Jeremy. What's up, Jeremy?
How's it going? Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I
Thanks
love
for
the
being
MCU.
here.
I'm excited to play. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Any strategies going in this tournament, or are you just kind of relying on your base knowledge for this first round?
The way I look at it, I've been studying this for 15 years. So I don't know what else I can do except rewatch Secret Invasion, and that's not ever going to happen. So
there you go. I don't blame you.
I feel you. I
don't blame you. Well, best of luck, Jeremy. And yeah, we can't wait to see what big business you bring to this match. All right, introducing next with a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat, returning to the league, it is Papa West. What's up, Papa West?
Let's talk to him. It's okay. We'll get it figured out. Hello, everybody. It's great to be back. Dylan, I'm sorry, but Shaquille is very upset. He was promised a theme song, and we didn't get a theme song. So,
I'm so sorry. Do I have to run it back? Do I have to? Maybe I'll give you like a little taste of it. All right, here we go. Wait, here's a little taste.
I told you, you get it all figured out.
Yeah. We'll give him the full thing at the end. I promise. I promise. How you doing, Papa West? Welcome back. How are you feeling about this tournament, about this match in particular?
Well, see, Jeremy has been studying for 15 years. My mentality going into this is be so entertaining that whenever you have the fan vote at the end of this, who do you want to come just randomly pop up in the finals? Everyone's gonna be like, we need Papa. Give us Papa and Shaq. And then, boom, here we go. I'm back.
There you go. I love that philosophy. Well, best of luck to you, and hope Shaq doesn't spoil any answers, because this is not a teams league, so we'll have to keep his mouth shut during the match, but we'll feel free to interview him at the end after the match is said and done. All right, and bringing in third here in our triple threat match with a record of 1 win and 0 defeats, it's the Arzonist, Jay Burnz. What's up, Jay? How's it going?
It's going. A buddy of mine by the name of Mark Spector told me to say, all right, Dracula, you big fucking nerd, where's my money? I don't know why, but he just told me to say that.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
I don't know where the money is.
We do not know where the money is. How are you feeling about going to this match? You are the favorite odds because you are undefeated in this league. And you had an impressive showing in the free-for-all. It didn't go your way. There was some challenge funny business going on, but we have ironed that out, hopefully, for the rest of this tournament. We gave a full list of movies and TV shows. You really inspired us to kind of crack down a little bit more on rules. So how are you feeling going into this match?
That's not going to work in my favor. No, I'm kidding. I'm here to have fun. If I win, I win. If I don't, God, that's gonna suck for everybody in my household. No, I'm literally no. I'm kidding. I'm like I said, I'm just here to have a little bit. I don't actually. I live with like 3 other people.
There you go.
No, I'm just here to have fun. We'll see what happens at the end of eternity.
Yeah, there you go. So our three competitors look like they're raring and ready to go. So let's get into the rules here of round number 1. It works as every round 1. Players will be asked 10 questions. You must write down your answer in 15 seconds. They will all be MCU related from the Disney Plus shows and the movies. Players will reveal their written answers and speak them aloud. Each question worth a point. And if a competitor gets all 10 questions right, they will be asked an 11th bonus question. Now, players must keep their hands on screen at all times. And you guys have 3 times time heist if you want to buy more time, or you want to hear the question again for clarification, and 1 Mjolnir if you want to throw that challenge, throw that hammer in the ring for a challenge, you can. And if you are successful, you will get to keep your challenge until you are unsuccessful. So hopefully we will see very little challenges today, but it is an option if you need it. Kelsey, are you ready to go?
Yes, let the marvelous movie match begin.
There you go. I should have started with the competitors first and then ended with you, but I'll ask the competitors
No.
now. Jay, are you ready? Jay,
Sure.
are you ready? Yeah, cool. Papa West.
Yeah.
And Big Business, are you ready?
Absolutely.
All right, then now let's let the marvelous movie match
Did
begin.
we just get done saying we ironed everything out? Anyway.
Yeah, maybe we didn't.
Did you
let's
guys
start-
not just time heist yourself?
maybe we did. Maybe we
I
did.
think so.
All right, phase 1 is going to be category 1 here today. In which phase 1 film can you find Stan Lee being mistaken for Larry King? Kelsey, have you ever been mistaken for Larry King?
Actually, there was this one time. No, no, I've never been told that I like have a celebrity look-alike. I've gotten Shailene Woodley one time in my whole life, and I don't even see it that much. I
don't
think
see it either.
I'm a very unique looking
5,
person.
You don't eat clay, so it's
3,
fine.
2, 1. Pens down. Jay, what do you got?
I have the wrong one, Iron Man.
That is incorrect. That is the wrong one. Papa West.
I have the right 2, Iron Man 2.
That is correct. Jeremy.
Yeah, the same thing as Jay, Iron Man.
All right.
No,
so
it's
Papa
Hugh
West.
Hefner and Iron Man.
Yep. Papa West taking the 1 point lead here after the first question. As we move on to question 2, Kelsey, take it away.
Alrighty, question 2, phase 2. How many phase 2 films were released in 2015?
Kelsey, do you remember this year vividly? Anything important
We
aside
were juniors in high school,
from juniors going on seniors?
and no,
What was our junior year? Was that Grease or that was Susical?
no, Susical was junior year.
Gotcha.
So that's what I
It's
remember
been
of
now
this
like
year.
5, 4. That was fun dressing up as Dr. Seuss characters. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Papa West, what do you got?
It worked for me last time too.
That is correct. It is 2. Big Mrs., what do you got?
2.
That is correct. And Jay.
Well, I can't say 2, so 2 as well.
2 as well. Avengers, Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man, the 2 we were looking for. But the answer is 2. You're all correct. Question 3, in the realm of phase 3, what is the name of Rachel McAdams' character in Doctor Strange? We do need a first and last name. And the article is optional. We'll say that. If you have the article too, that'd be cool.
Respect the article in this case,
Yes,
but it's not necessary.
it's okay.
for
I
a
will
correct
respect the
answer.
article. I'm gonna actually change my name to have an article as well, just to be fancy. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy, what do you got?
Dr. Christine Palmer.
There, you got the
There you
article
go.
too. That is correct.
Nailed
Jay,
it.
Dr. Christine Palmer.
that is correct. And Papa West.
I remember Doctor, and that was it.
We needed Christine Palmer in the answer, but you got the article, so props to you. We are now tied up 2-2-2. No perfect rounds as we move on to question 4. Kelsey, take it away.
Question 4, the category is phase 4. In Black Widow, what animal does Melina train on her farm?
Now, Kelsey, without giving away the answer, if you had to train any animal on a farm, actually, let's go away from farm animals because I don't want to give away the answer. If you had to train a zoo animal on a farm, what would you train?
Koala bears. Final answer.
Good answer.
You just want
I-
to give people like nightmares and gonorrhea?
5, 4,
Well, I like anything that starts
3,
with a K because
2,
K for Kelsey.
1.
So koala
Really,
bears is
a
my gut
kangaroo?
answer.
I don't know. Pens down. What do you got, Jay?
There are a lot of bad things that start with K. Pigs.
Okay,
That's
except for
good.
that one.
Papa West.
Except for the
But
obvious
considering
one.
all 3 of our names start with J, we're just 1 away. I said a donkey.
That is incorrect. Jeremy.
Pigs.
All right, so Jeremy and Jay taking a 1-point lead over Papa West. So it's still early. We're going on to question 5. In the realm of phase 5, who composed the score for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania? I can't wait for more of these movies to come out so we can stop just asking about the same 2 films in this category. Well, actually, we're going to one after we record this. So
Yes, we are, Dale.
we'll see how that goes. 5.
I'm
By the time this
excited.
match comes out, it'll be a few weeks in. So hope you all like the Marvels. 1, pens down. Papa West, what do you got?
I didn't finish it, but Kevin Feige's Apple Music playlist.
That would be a fun answer. That might actually be true, but it's not the answer we were looking for, Jeremy.
Tyler Bates.
That is incorrect, Jay.
Christoph Beck.
That is correct. Christoph
Yeah.
Beck is correct. Jay taking a 4-3-2 lead. As we move on to question 6, Kels, your favorite category.
Question number 6 in the category of quotes. How many times does the phrase "We have a Hulk" get said in the MCU?
It's a good quote. I was going to expand on what I was going to say about it, but that would have given it away.
Yeah, let's not.
I was gonna ask about characters and stuff like that. I was like, nope, not even gonna go there because I'm infamous for giving away answers on the show by accident. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy, what do you got?
3.
That is incorrect, Jay.
I can only think of 2.
You could think of the right 2 because it is 2.
Okay.
And Papa West.
I thought it'd be hilarious. Great quote, but it's only used one time.
No, it is used twice in the Avengers and Avengers Infinity War. Loki does say it both times. I was going to say, Kels, I was like, does Loki say it both
No,
times?
Tony says it. Tony says it in
Loki.
the Avengers, and Loki says it in Infinity War.
Gotcha. Well, my
'Cause
question was
Tony-
going to be,
Tony
does Loki
says
say
it
it both times?
too.
Gotcha. Yep. See, that would have given it away, though, because both times. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't speak. Question 7 in the realm of villains.
Me
Which
too.
phase 3 villain gets killed in Lagos, Nigeria? We can
Also
take
pronounced
the-
Lagos.
Lagos. My bad. See, this is why I do not compete
You-
in trivia.
Dill, when you hosted that match with Carly, you came for my pronunciation, and I was like watching that, and I was like, "That's fucking rude."
Yeah, you're right.
You were like, "Me and Kelsey don't know how to pronounce shit."
It's because of the inevitable thing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I can't say so I can't say one word, but I know how to pronounce Lagos.
4, 3. Congratulations. 2,
Thank you.
1. Pens down. Jay, what do you got?
Unless you hear it from somebody from Nigeria. Crossbones.
That is correct. Papa West.
I said Ulysses Claw.
That is incorrect, Jeremy.
Crossbones.
That is correct. So the score is 6-2-4 in favor of Jay. As we move on to question 8, Kelsey, take it away.
Okay, question number 8 is in the category of Spider-Man. Played by Martin Starr, what is the name of Peter's teacher who is in charge of the academic decathlon in Spider-Man: Homecoming?
Oh my goodness, no.
This is a very Kelsey knows this and only Kelsey knows this type question because I don't think I've ever heard this name in the MCU. Maybe I have. We definitely have, but it never stuck for me.
Sorry,
That's okay.
everyone.
No, hey, it's a tournament. It's
A
you know,
curveball in round 1.
It's okay.
Why not?
And 5, 4, 3.
I knew I should have watched Homecoming instead of Amazing the
1.
other day.
Pens down, and we're gonna go to Papa West.
I said Mr. Thompson.
That is not correct, but closer than what I would have guessed. Jeremy.
Yeah, Mr. Schrader.
That is also incorrect. Jay.
Mr. Field.
That is incorrect. Kelsey, what is the answer?
His name is Mr. Harrington.
Harrington.
Harrington. And I'm sure we'll forget that in 5 minutes. Question 9 in the realm of Disney Plus. In what Disney Plus project can you find the characters of Jack Russell, Verussa, and Ted? Did I say her name right that time, Kelsey?
I would have said Verussa, but
What
I
did
don't.
say?
Verussa.
All right. Verussa. Sorry. It's like combining Veruca Salt's name in one.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of this project?
Still, you know how much I love Werewolf. Did I just say the answer?
Did she just give it away? It's fine. I think I might have known it. It's okay. That's the first time Kelsey's ever done that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think they all had it anyway, but Jeremy, what do you got?
Yeah, I was already locked. Werewolf
All right,
by
you already had it. Sorry, Jay, what did you have?
I had werewolf by the time she said I really like werewolves. Werewolf by night.
All right, cool. And Papa West.
Wouldn't it be embarrassing if I didn't get it? Kind of, actually, yeah.
Geo.
That's even worse. If I put Geo.
That is the moment of the season right there.
Oh, you got to clip that. Somebody clip that.
Someone's got to clip that. That was amazing. Well, it's okay, Papa West. You're still on the board with 2. Kelsey, it's okay because not everyone heard or got it right anyway, so it's okay.
Kelsey, as a host, I have been there multiple times, and
Kelsey,
I'm pretty sure it's a
I-
rite of passage.
For some reason, I thought that the title of the thing was not the answer. I thought that the answer was something else about Werewolf by Night, but oh my god, I'm literally never speaking ever again. Let's just move on to question number 10.
Kelsey, it's happened all the time. You're gonna have to speak again because it's your question.
This is my question. Okay, but question number 10: actors and actresses. In how many MCU films does Evangeline Lilly appear as Hope Van Dyne?
Kelsey, have you seen all 23 of these? I'm kidding. That's a joke. That was me fake giving away the answer. It's not 23, guys. I promise. She has not been in 23 films. I don't even know if she herself has been in 23 films. Well, yeah,
I don't even like joking about it, Dill. Let's just sit in silence for 15 seconds.
And just to clarify,
Oh
through the laughter, we're looking for films. To clarify,
the number of films.
Yes.
You don't have to name them.
5. And you also don't have to worry about TV. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Jay, what do you got?
I think I'm missing one. I have 5.
That is incorrect, Papa West.
You said Evangeline Lilly, and my mind instantly went Liv Tyler for some reason. I said 2.
That is also incorrect. Jeremy, do you have it?
4.
That is actually correct. It's the 3 Ant-Man movies and Endgame. 3 Ant-Man movies and Endgame. So we are moving on to round 2. The current score stands as Jay has 7, Papa West has 2, and Jeremy has 6 as we move on to round 2. Here we go. The rules of round 2. It's the wheel round. Each player will spin the wheel to determine a category. You're allowed to respin, but you must take whatever the wheel lands on. If you spin again, I am Iron Man means spinner's choice. I am inevitable is opponent's choice. There'll be 5 questions. Players will have about 15 seconds to speak their answers aloud. Questions are worth 2 points. If you want to check down a multiple choice, those are worth 1 point. Competitor can steal if the answer given is incorrect. Now, for a triple threat match, there are 2 other competitors, so you can both steal in this case. So have those whiteboards and papers and pens ready because you will be able to steal if that is incorrect.
Okay. I'm fine with deferring. I don't hate this wheel, so I'm fine with deferring.
Cool. So, Jeremy, would you like to spin or defer to Papa West?
Hey, let's let Papa go. Jack looks like he's bored.
Papa's going to get the first spin here.
I was winning at one point. I just want everyone to know that.
You were, and it's going to be opponent's choice. I am inevitable. So here's how it's going to work. Jay and Jeremy will get to decide together what they want to give Papa West. So you guys can chat amongst yourselves.
Business.
Yeah.
Business. So I'm thinking neither one of us really wants scores and soundtracks or Disney Plus.
I was
fine.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Let's get it off the wheel then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
we'll give him Disney Plus.
Sounds good. So, Papa West, you're going to get 5 questions in the realm of Disney Plus. Kelsey, would you like me to ask these, or would you like to ask these?
That's how you do that, by the way. Quick as shit.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Love it.
And then you stop everything just to talk about it. Way to go.
I can ask these questions.
Why do you keep going?
Love you.
I got them pulled up.
All right, Kelsey.
You'll
Take
both
it
dead to me, by the way.
Okay. Alrighty. Disney Plus. Mr. Papa West, this is your first question in this category. Okay. In episode 1 of WandaVision, filmed before a live studio audience, what does Wanda make Vision and the Hearts for dinner?
If this was Disney Plus Star Wars, they would have no chance. I'd get everything because I've seen all of those. I've seen like a couple of episodes of all of some of the Marvel stuff because it's not as good. We're gonna say spaghetti.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect. So now we are going to give you the repeat of the question, and Jay and Jeremy will get to write it down on their boards. So, Kelsey.
Okie dokie. In episode 1 of WandaVision, filmed before a live studio audience, What does Wanda make Vision and the Hearts for dinner?
There's no multiple choice here, so this could be a 2-point swing. Let's see. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay, what do you got?
I want to order a lobster thermidor with extra thermidor.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
Jeremy?
Oh, yeah, that's like lobster thermidor.
Yeah, the answer we have is breakfast. She makes them breakfast for dinner. Kelsey, that is correct, right?
Well, she has all the ingredients to do the lobster dish, the steak dish, and like something else with like mint jellies or something. But then at the end of the day, she ends up making them breakfast, like sausages,
Yeah, so the
scrambled eggs.
lobster falls through. So she's making them breakfast, but she serves them breakfast or she makes them lobster, but it fails.
Can
so
I
she serves them
rehear the
breakfast.
question real fast?
Yes, we'll repeat the question just in case you want to challenge it. In episode 1 of WandaVision, filmed before a live studio audience, what does Wanda make Vision and the Hearts for dinner?
Okay, so she says she's gonna make them lobster thermidor. I do remember that. So yeah, I would challenge, and even if it means that Papa West gets a new question, I would challenge, because you didn't say ultimately what does she end up serving. You said what does she cook? She cooks lobster. It doesn't go the way that it's supposed to.
Yeah, so you're gonna challenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my Mew Mew.
All right, so we're gonna challenge. So after reviewing the challenge, Jay brought up the point that we did not specify what does she serve, just we asked what does she make. But because the question was just a little unclear, we are going to scrap the question entirely. So we're going to start back up at just the top of this round with Papa West, getting a brand new question because the question did not specify. So it would be fair to just re-ask the question. Jay will keep his challenge because he was successful in challenging. So Kelsey, take it away with the new question 1.
Okay, question number 1. In WandaVision, what is the name of the book Agatha Harkness tells Wanda about?
Thank you, Jay. That was the only reason I got that question wrong. Just let the record show. I know everything there is about WandaVision. I believe this is the Darkhold.
That is correct.
Correct for 2 points. And we move on to question 2.
Okay.
I was like, do I write it down or is he just gonna say it?
Okay. Question number 2. What Disney Plus show features episode titles The Goldfish Problem, Summon the Suit, and Gods and Monsters?
I hate that I know this. Is that Moon Knight?
That is correct. That is Moon Knight.
Good shit, baby.
Question number 3. In Hawkeye, what is the name of the musical Clint goes to see with his kids where they hear the song I Can Do This All Day?
I don't hate that I don't know this. To be fair, I really want to hear the multiple choice options because I want to give y'all the credit of saying these creative ideas out loud. So multiple choice, please.
Okay. All right. Is it A, an Avengers musical? B, Captain America, the musical? C, Rogers, the musical? Or D, The Boy from Brooklyn, a new musical?
I don't think there's enough credit given to writers who have to make up multiple choice options like that. One of the reasons I don't write as much is because all that hard work is just thrown aside. So I want to say good job, whoever wrote that. As I say, option D.
D is incorrect.
The Boy from Brooklyn is incorrect. So we're going to re-ask the question and the options for a 1-point steal.
Okie dokie. In Hawkeye, what is the name of the musical Clint goes to see with his kids where they hear the song I Can Do This All Day? A, an Avengers musical. B, Captain America, the musical. C, Rogers, the musical. Or D, The Boy from Brooklyn, a new musical.
And
it would have been so much better.
Legit, I'm stuck between 2 though. I have an answer on my board.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the 1-point steal. Jay, what do you got?
A as in Avenger.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
Jeremy.
Okay.
At first, I had the wrong name. At first, I thought it was Steve, but it's Rogers. It's Steve.
It is Rogers the
That
Musical.
is
So
correct.
Jeremy ties it up with Jay. They each have 7, but Papa West not too far behind with 6 as we move on to his 4th question in the wheel round.
Question number 4. In which MCU series will you find the characters of Zoe Zimmer, P. Cleary, and guidance counselor Gabe Wilson?
Did I write this question? I think I might have.
Yeah, you did, Dill.
I love this question.
I know why you love this question.
The
and I know-
alliteration of Zoe Zimmer. I love a good alliteration. Whoa.
I mean, you
Fine.
can't give yourself credit for that. That was not your creativeness. I'm going to say She-Hulk on this one.
That is
incorrect. So here's the question again. In which MCU series will you find the characters of Zoe Zimmer, P. Cleary, and guidance counselor Gabe Wilson?
You guys 10 seconds to write something down for 2-point steal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Jeremy this time.
Ms. Marvel?
That is correct for 2-point steal, and Jay.
High schools have guidance counselors. Ms. Marvel.
Yeah.
There you go. So
Yeah, very
we
I forgot
now
about that
see
one.
a 9-6 lead, and we go into question 5. Kelsey, take it away.
Question number 5. In Loki, what does the TVA stand for?
Time Variance Authority.
For 2 points, that is correct. And Papa West narrows the gap now to 1 point, but we still have 2 other wheel spins to go. Great job, Papa West. As we go on to Jay, you get the choice now to spin now or still defer to Jeremy.
I'll defer.
All right, so Jeremy, this is going to be your first spin. And... oh, you just dodged I Am Inevitable. It's going to be actors and actresses, Jeremy. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I mean, the thing I really didn't want is gone, so I'll spin again and see what I get.
All right. Tempting fate here as we spin again. And it's looking like phase 1. Is it phase 1? Yeah, it's phase 1. Phase 1 is going to be your category. I will be asking you the questions, Jeremy, in phase 1. Are you ready?
Mhm.
All right. What code name does Bruce Banner use while communicating with Samuel Stearns about a cure for his condition in The Incredible Hulk?
Mr. Green.
That is correct for 2 big points. Question 2. In Iron Man 2, why does Tony throw a party?
It's his birthday.
That is the exact wording we were looking for. That is correct for 2 more points. Question 3. In what country does Red Skull find the Tesseract at the beginning of Captain America, the First Avenger?
Norway.
Also correct for 2 big points for big business as we go into question 4. In Thor, what do Asgardians call Earth?
Oh, Midgard.
That is correct for another 2 points. And our final question here, question 5 in phase 1. Which Avenger is successful at waking Tony up after he falls out of the wormhole in the Avengers?
Hulk.
The Hulk is correct. That is a perfect round there for Jeremy. A quick perfect round. And he goes up 10 points to Jay and 11 points to Papa West. But it is not a knockout yet until Jay goes through his wheel round because there's still steals that could happen. So here we go, Jay. This is going to be your first spin. And you will land on aliens, androids, and wizards.
That's what I wanted.
Ooh.
After all that fanfare, you can't say no. So,
I mean, I can. Will I though? Yeah, because I need like a perfect round. I'll risk it for the biscuit.
Risk it and take it.
Yeah,
or
I'll
risk
no,
it?
I'll spin. I'll spin again. I'll spin
Yeah,
again.
gotcha.
I'll spin again.
There's a
Risk
lot
it
of
for the
risk either
biscuit.
way. That's why I got
Risking it could have went either way.
And it's gonna pay off, maybe. Yes, I am Iron Man. Wait.
Oh,
What? Oh, I got.
I'm so sorry. The wheel literally does not lie. That is what it landed on. Unfortunately, maybe fortunately, I don't know. I know you wanted I Am Iron Man, but it's gonna have to be scores and soundtracks today. Kelsey, whenever you're ready, the questions in scores and soundtracks.
Question number 1. Who composed the score for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and 2?
I'm mad at myself. I know this. It's somewhere in my fucking. It's somewhere in the recesses of my mind. Multiple, please.
Is it A, Brian Tyler, B, Tyler Bates, C, Christoph Beck, or D, John Murphy?
It's a toss up here. It's a fucking toss up here. Tyler Bates.
That would be correct for
correct.
1 point. Nicely done.
God damn it.
Question 2.
Question number 2. What song by Guns N' Roses can be heard during the opening battle of Thor: Love and Thunder?
Give me multiple, please.
Is it A, Paradise City, B, Sweet Child O' Mine, C, Welcome to the Jungle, or D, Knocking on Heaven's Door?
Five, four.
I'll use a full repeat, please.
Okay.
What song by Guns N' Roses can be heard during the opening battle of Thor: Love and Thunder? A, Paradise City, B, Sweet Child of Mine, C, Welcome to the Jungle, or D, Knocking on Heaven's Door?
Oh. D as in dog.
That
That is incorrect.
So the other two will have an option to steal. Kelsey will repeat the question and
I'll
the answers.
repeat. What song by Guns N' Roses can be heard during the opening battle of Thor: Love and Thunder? A, Paradise City, B, Sweet Child of Mine, C, Welcome to the Jungle, or D, Knocking on Heaven's Door?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Papa West, what do you got?
I said A.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
Jeremy?
I said Sweet Child of Mine.
That is also incorrect.
Incorrect.
Is Welcome
We
to
were
the
looking
Jungle.
for Welcome to the Jungle.
Okay.
Nice. So we're moving on now to question 3 for Jay.
Question number 3. Which Phase 3 film features the song Come On Get Happy by the Carpenters?
Multiple, please. God damn.
Is it A, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, B, Spider-Man Homecoming, C, Ant-Man and the Wasp, or D, Spider-Man Far From Home?
I do have a free repeat of the options, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I
No,
thought
you're good.
Simon
No, you're
wanted
no,
to-
you're good. I was double checking. I will use it, however.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to censor you. I'm just like I wanted a
You're
little
good,
extra thing.
Sorry. A, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. B, Spider-Man Homecoming. C, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Or D, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
A final answer.
That is incorrect. So we're going to ask the question and the options once again. Kelsey, take it away.
Which Phase 3 film features the song Come On, Get Happy by the Carpenters? A, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. B, Spider-Man Homecoming. C, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Or D, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Jeremy this time.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It is Ant-Man and the Wasp and Papa West.
I said B.
B, Spider-Man Homecoming is incorrect. So Jeremy getting that 1 point steal there as we go on to question 4. Kelsey, take it away.
Question number 4. Which Phase 4 film's score consists of the songs Remember, Emergency, and The Domo?
Multiple, please.
A, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. B, Eternals. C, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Or D, Thor, Love and Thunder.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Is incorrect. I'll ask the whole question and the options. Which Phase 4 film score consists of the songs Remember, Emergency, and The Domo? A, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. B, Eternals. C, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Or D, Thor, Love and Thunder.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Papa West, what do you got?
I said C.
C, Shang-Chi is incorrect. Jeremy?
Yeah, I also said C.
No, we were looking for Eternals. Eternals. Okay. Question 5, Kels.
Question number 5. In which Disney Plus series does the main protagonist lip sync to Be My Baby by the Ronettes after going on a date?
She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
So Papa West and Jeremy, we'll repeat the question and give you a 2-point steal option here. Kelsey?
In which Disney Plus series does the main protagonist lip sync to Be My Baby by the Ronettes after going on a date?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Papa West, what do you got?
I said Moon Knight.
That is incorrect. So, Jeremy, we will ask you in just a sec, just letting you know if you get this correct, you will double knock out both your opponents. So, Jeremy, what do you got?
I said Miss Marvel.
And your winner by way of double knockout with a score of 22 to 10 to 8. It is Big Business. Jeremy Potter is correct. Answer is Miss Marvel. That was a very, very tough wheel round. And congratulations, Jeremy. But all three of you really gave it a valiant effort. These were some tough questions. It just comes down to what the wheel spins and what luck ends up your way. But Jeremy, I'll start with you. Congratulations. I mean, that's a big moment to get those steals and put yourself 12 points above.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel like the wheel definitely made the difference. Like, I know I am not going to knock these guys out. Just like, if you just ask 30 MCU questions, it's going to be within 3 at the end. Like, it's not – the wheel did this today. Jay, knows his stuff for sure. Scores and soundtracks. That last millimeter got him, I think. Yeah, man, I love you, man. I'm sorry, like, it's hard, but I mean, I'm happy. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Jay, we'll go over to you because you played so well in that first round. The wheel round really was just very tricky for you, scores and soundtracks, but you still showed a very big bout of Marvel knowledge, especially getting steals from Papa West round as well. So how are you feeling about this match? I know it didn't go your way, but how are you feeling in general?
A little pissed. Wheel spins being what they are, maybe I should have stuck with wizards, androids, and whatever the fuck else that is. I might have fared a little bit better. Scores and soundtracks has always kind of been one of those things where it's like, hey, it's 50-50. It's more soundtrack than it is score this time. Usually it's more score than it is soundtrack. It's just, it happens. It sucks that I thought this was going to be a 2-person match. I thought all of them were going to be two people matches, not 3 people play-ins, and then like you're in the actual thing. So like I just went about it a little bit differently. This was great though. Thanks guys. Thanks for writing. Sorry it had to be so goddamn difficult.
No, and we appreciate it. And it's clear the passion shows. I mean, Jay, you are one of our more passionate competitors because it's clear you love Marvel and you know Marvel so well. And it's always a pleasure having you, even if it doesn't go your way. And you're still 1-1, which is a better record than most people in the league. So we're excited to see you continue on if you want to. And we'd love to have you, obviously. Awesome. And Papa West, you and Shaq, it wasn't your day today, but you did lead after that first question. You had a lead over both of them. You got a question over them in that first question. Yeah.
2 questions.
There you go. Yeah. How do you feel? How do you feel? And you went you went 6 for 10 on your wheel round, which is pretty impressive. So how are you feeling about your match today, even if it didn't go yours and Shaq's way?
So you say it didn't go my way. Fun fact, Dylan. When you have Shaq rooting for you, everything goes your way. I'm really upset at myself because I uttered the word She-Hulk way too much today. And maybe losing is a blessing in disguise because now I don't have to really watch that crappy show or even think about it. Well, I mean, let's be honest. I'm going to have to think about it because that's just one of those things that just burns in your mind of that exists.
Right.
Why does that exist? I don't know. Nobody asked me. So, but no, Shaq's always in my corner, even though he's not really in a corner, the flat wall. So you can never go wrong with the big guy behind you.
I agree. Well, thank you guys so much for competing. I know Jeremy you have to run, so it's been a pleasure. We'll see you soon in the tournament, continuing on. But as always, Jay, Pop West, the invitation's always open. Yes?
I got one more thing. I saw Eric Moreno's match, and he said he wasn't worried about me. You better get worried, bud. I'll see you soon.
There you go. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Thanks all. All right. Hey everyone, welcome to yet another match here in our Marvelous Movie Mondays tournament, our Multiverse of Mattness tournament. We got another great match for you today. Another fun matchup of a veteran and then a rookie and then someone who played in our free-for-all but not in the regular season. So we got a nice little matchup here. And each one of these guys have names that start with a J, which is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Kelsey, how are you feeling about this matchup before we get into it? Are you excited for these 3 competitors?
I'm feeling great, Dill. We've had quite a few rookies really make a name for themselves in this tournament. So it's going to be really interesting as to what happens here. But I'm also excited to see my old pal, JD.
That's right. And then there's going to be a question. Is JD going to be JD today? Is he going to be Adam? I don't know. The pig humidifier behind me. I don't know what they have to say. That is a pig, if anyone was wondering. Okay, so why don't we just get right into it? Let's bring on these competitors. As I said, 2 of them have never competed in a regular season match in this league, but they are known elsewhere in the vast trivia world. And then JD, of course, a veteran in our league. So let's bring them in one at a time. Let me pull up my doc so I'm introducing everyone correctly here. All right, introducing first, a rookie to this league, but no stranger to the fan leagues itself. It is Joe Hot Fuzz Farrelly. How's it going, Joe? Welcome.
Not so bad. I've been doing a soft rewatch of the MCU, but nowhere near complete. But, phase 1 and 2, Looking pretty good.
Nice. And you have talked about your preparation, obviously, for this, but do you think your rookie status here in the league is going to hurt you, help you, or do you think just your experience in other leagues is gonna benefit you today?
I did play in an MCU free-for-all recently.
And you won, correct?
I was on the first table, the first round. That was 4 hours of trivia. But I came back. I did all right.
All right. Well, there you go. So you have been a favorite amongst a lot of people in this tournament. A big hyped up rookie name here that a lot of people have their eyes on. So we're very excited that you are willing to join this tournament, and we wish you the best of luck, man. So
what's going to be interesting is the TV.
The TV. Yep, that's always the curveball here. Bringing in next his opponent. Rookie to regular season play, but he was in our free-for-all Infinity Gauntlet. It is Jacob, the scary gentleman. How's it going, Jacob?
It's going well. I was grateful to have been part of the free-for-all. I didn't get booted in my first round, so I consider that a success. Nice. And I'm just happy to be a part.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. How has your preparation changed since the free-for-all? Has it changed since the free-for-all?
I have a pretty good, solid core memory of, I know a little bit of everything, so I think, depending on the questions, I think I'll be fine.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck. Again, thank you for joining our tournament, as always. So next, their opponent, with a record of 4 wins and 4 defeats, a previous title challenger with 2 knockouts, it is JD. And is he Adam today? Is he just JD today? What's up, JD?
Hello. No. Me and the sponsor have come to an agreement. He's agreed to take a sabbatical for this tournament.
Gotcha. For this tournament or for the future at large?
At least this tournament. The future is murky as always, but as I said, as long as I'm in this tournament, however long I'm in this tournament, because who knows. But the talent I have today, he will not be here.
There you go. And how has your preparation changed since dropping your sponsor for this tournament?
It's interesting. It's interesting. I used to watch movies as a whole together, and then I would just stop and start. This time I've kind of slowed things down a bit. I've actually broken up the MCU into chunks, and that's kind of been helpful. But as a result, it's taking me, a bit slower to get through things now. For this, I covered phase 1 and phase 5. So,
all right. Well, it'll be very interesting to see how you fare today, and we wish you the best of luck. All right. So let's get into the rules quickly of round 1. It'll work as most round 1s do. You'll be asked 10 questions in the realm of the television combined. Players will have 15 seconds to write down their answers. Players will then reveal their written answers and speak them aloud. Each question is 1 point. If the competitor gets all 10 questions right, they'll be asked an 11th bonus, and you must keep your hands on screen at all times. If you want to repeat the question to hear the question again, or just to buy yourself more time, you do have 3 time heists to use in the entire match, and 1 Mjolnir if you need a challenge. If you think the ruling of the answer is wrong, or you think your answer was should have been correct and wasn't, for any reason, you have a Mjolnir. You can throw that challenge into the ring, and if you are successful, you will hold on to that challenge. So I will ask you, JD, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Jacob, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
And Joe, are you ready?
Sure.
All right, then Kelsey.
Let the marvelous movie match begin.
There you go. Question 1. Kelsey, why don't you take it away here?
Okay. Question 1 in the category of Phase 1. In Iron Man, after escaping captivity from the 10 Rings, what is the first thing Tony wants upon arriving in America?
Kelsey, what's the first thing you would want if you were escaping captivity?
Taylor Swift tickets.
Good answer.
Tour, no tour. I want to be on the queue.
There you go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. JD, what do you got?
He wanted an American cheeseburger in a press conference, but an American cheeseburger first.
That's correct. And Jacob.
That's correct.
He wanted a cheeseburger.
That is correct. And Joe.
As the British person here, I had to, say the American cheeseburger.
There you go. So we're tied up 1 apiece as we move on to question 2 in the realm of Phase 2. In Avengers Age of Ultron, who is the only Avenger who does not get put under Wanda's spell while in South Africa? That's a good question, Kelsey. Nice job.
Thank you.
I actually don't think about this movie too much, so it's nice to be reminded it exists. I feel like of the 4 Avengers films, it's the one that gets slept on.
That's
maybe
what
for
I
good
thought,
reason. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Jacob, what do you got?
Yeah, I've been like that. Not a fan. Hawkeye.
That is correct. And Joe.
Okay.
That's correct. And JD.
Okay.
That is correct. We're still perfect as we move on to question 3. Go ahead.
Question 3 in the category of Phase 3. In Doctor Strange, what does Mordo give to Steven after showing him to his room at Kamar Taj?
I can tell you what he doesn't give him: an American cheeseburger. Not that any of our competitors thought that was the answer anyway, so I thought it was okay to say.
I'm being very quiet today,
Cautious.
Jill. I don't want to reveal anything.
That's right. And 5, 4, 3,
Keep my head
2,
in the game this
1.
match.
Hands down. Joe, what do you got?
The Wi-Fi password, Shambhala.
That is correct. JD.
They're not savages. It's a Wi-Fi password.
That is correct. And Jacob.
Dang it, JD, I was going to say that. Wi-Fi password.
That is correct. We're still tied up at 3 apiece. Nicely done.
I
As we
understood
move
that
on,
reference.
Question 4 in the realm of Phase 4. At the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, whose grave does Peter Parker visit? At this point in the MCU, a lot of dead people. So there's a big pool to choose from.
There's also
Right.
a lot of alive people.
And a lot of people who are dead who are now alive. So,
Yeah.
MCU
We
always
never
keeping us on
know
our toes.
where we're going in the MCU. We don't know who's gone or who's not gone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going back to JD.
May Parker or Aunt May?
That is correct. Jacob.
Aunt May Parker.
That's correct. And Joe.
May Parker.
That's correct. And we're still tied up at 4 apiece as we move on to question 5. Kelsey.
Question number 5 in the category of Phase 5. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which Guardian is revealed to be a member of the Ravagers?
Nice. I was going to expand a little bit more on this in conversation, but I feel like that would give it away. So
Yeah, let's just not. Let's talk about something completely different. How's your day, Dill?
it's going great.
Okay.
Just hanging out with Zach all day. Trivia competitor here. 5,
Nice,
4.
nice.
He's got his match coming up. 3, 2. But we didn't talk about Marvel either. 1. Pens down. Jacob, what do you got?
I believe it was Gamora.
It was Gamora. That's correct. Joe.
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
That's correct. AD.
Gamora.
That is correct as well. We're
Nice.
still perfect here. 5 apiece. It's very impressive first round so far. And we're moving on to question 6 in Kelsey's favorite category, quotes. Sorry, I'm going to ask a quotes question this time. Sorry, Kelsey.
It's okay, Dill.
In which MCU film can you hear Wanda Maximoff say, quote, "I can't control their fear, only my own," unquote? Do you always say unquote or end quote? Or do you
No,
just
I
not?
never say that. That was very interesting that you made that choice, but
I just wanted
I
to
think-
definitively
I
say
think
when
it's
the quote was
helpful.
over. Yeah. I guess if the quote's in the middle of the question, it would be beneficial. But anyway,
right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Joe, what do you got?
Captain America: Civil War.
That is correct. JD.
Captain America Civil War.
We're still perfect here. Jacob.
The best MCU movie, you cannot change my mind. Civil War.
There we go. 666. The Devil's number is our score right now, as they're all so perfect. Headed into question 7. Kelsey, take it away.
Question 7. In the category of villains, in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, who does Wenwu believe is being locked away in a cave in the village of Ta Lo? Sorry.
You don't need to be specific here on name. You can say relation. We will accept either. As long as you tell us which character.
Okay. That's
good question too, Kelsey. I don't know if I could have told you. That's why I'm on the side of things.
Just came to me, you know?
And
came to me in a dream.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going back to JD.
Shang-Chi's mom or Mandarin's wife?
Yep. We would accept either or. Jacob.
His wife?
Yep. And Joe.
His wife.
That's correct. Her name is, what is her name, Kelsey? Lee?
Lee.
There you go. The more you know. That'll be a 5-pointer someday. Moving on to question 8 in the realm of Spider-Man. In Spider-Man Far From Home, who does Ned get stuck on the Ferris wheel with at the festival in Prague? Do you like a good Ferris wheel, Kelsey?
I would say my favorite amusement park attraction is like the one that kind of like zips you around like this.
The Sizzler kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah, I also have heard it referred to as the Scrambler. I also like the one that like rotates, and if you get it on a good rotate, you like spin around really fast.
3. Yeah, not a fan of that one.
I think it's called the tilt-a-whirl.
Take a repeat. All right, so that's Joe's first of 3 repeats. Question: in Spider-Man Far From Home, who does Ned get stuck on the Ferris wheel with at the festival in Prague? Have you ever been to Prague, Kelsey?
No. Are you a roller coaster person, Dill?
I am the roller coaster person. Actually, I don't know if I would say that, but I'm one of them. I love it. 5,
I like roller coasters.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jacob, what do you got?
Let's go MJ.
That is incorrect. Joe, what do you got?
I didn't have it written down. It's Angry Rice's character. I think now it's Betty Brant, but I didn't have it written down.
I didn't have it. That was the correct answer, but you didn't have it. JD.
Betty Brant.
So JD is going to take a 1-point lead here over the other 2 guys, but it is still a very close match and a very impressive first round as we go into question 9.
Question 9. The category is Disney Plus. In episode 3 of What If, titled What If the World Lost Its Mightiest Heroes, which of the original 6 Avengers does Hank Pym kill first?
I forgot this episode happened. But what a fun little murder mystery this was.
Yeah, I like this app.
Because there's really no stakes, you know? They're all still going to be okay.
Right. I think that's the fun of What If.
Right. Literally in the name. 5, 4.
Are we getting season 2 soon?
2? We are in just a few months. 1. Pens
Okay,
down. Joe, what do you got?
1 in 6 chance. Steve Rogers.
That is incorrect, unfortunately. JD.
He actually dies a lot in What If. Iron Man, Tony Stark.
That is correct. And Jacob.
Joe and I were on the same wavelength. I had Captain America.
All right, so now JD takes a 2-point lead, but it's okay. It's still early. It's the first round, and it's a very impressive first round. As we move on to question 10 in the realm of actors and actresses. In how many MCU projects does Seth Green provide his voice for Howard the Duck?
So only projects.
So movies and television, yes. So not just movies is what we're asking. Are you a fan of this character, Kelsey?
Yeah, I always enjoy when they make an appearance.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. JD, what do you got for the perfect round?
5.
That is incorrect. Jacob.
4.
That is correct. Joe.
Oh.
Fun on the holiday special 5.
5. That is incorrect. He's not in the holiday special, I believe. He's
I
only
thought
in
he was in the holiday special because that's why I said 5.
I can
Okay.
double check real
Yeah,
quick.
let's.
For
Do you want to
sure.
challenge this, JD?
I don't know when else I'm going to use it, so yeah, I'll challenge.
Okay. Coming back from the challenge, we have done a lot of searching and digging, and Seth Green is not credited in any way, shape, or form to the holiday special. So unfortunately, JD and Joe will not be getting that point, and Jacob will be getting that point. And unfortunately, JD has also lost his challenge because the challenge was unsuccessful. So JD still with the lead, though, 9 to 8 to 7. It is a very, very close match here as we go into round 2. Very impressive first round, guys. As we go on to round 2, I'm going to bring up the rules of round 2 here. And the rules of round 2, it is a wheel round. Each player will spin the wheel to determine a category. You are allowed to respin, but if you respin, you must take whatever the wheel lands on if you do spin again. I am Iron Man means spinner's choice. I am inevitable is opponent's choice. There will be 5 questions. Players will have about 15 seconds to speak their answers aloud. Questions are going to be worth 2 points, but if a competitor would like to check down a multiple choice, those will be worth 1 point. Now, the difference with triple threat matches here is that both other competitors can steal, so have those whiteboards and pens and papers ready, because if the answer is incorrect, the other competitors will have the opportunity to steal, given that point value. And JD, you are in the lead right now, so you will choose. I will pull up the wheel, and you will choose whether you want to spin first or defer to Jacob. I will read off the categories real quick. It is phase 1, 2, 3, and then phases 4 and 5 are combined. Then we have Disney Plus, actors and actresses, aliens, androids, and wizards, villains, and scores and soundtracks. Would you like to spin first or defer to Jacob?
Defer.
Jacob, would you like to spin or defer to Joe?
Joe, after you, sir.
All right, so Joe is going to be the first one to spin. So Kelsey,
How I do it?
spin.
I just click this.
Just click the white dot.
Or do I have
Yep.
to?
Just click the white.
Okay. I think I have to go to this section. Okay, I got it.
There you go. All right, so this is the first spin for Joe. Okay, Kelsey. Saving
Sorry.
my internet here by doing
I'm
this.
new
So
at
it looks
this.
like it's going to be phases 4 and 5. Phases 4 and 5. Joe, would you like to spin again or keep it?
There's a movie one. Yeah, let's keep it. Why not?
All right,
Movies.
so there we go. So he's going to keep the films of phases 4 and 5. I will be asking those questions here to Joe. So Joe, your first question in phases 4 and 5. In which phase or 4-5 film, that's confusing, in which phase 4 or phase 5 film will you find the performances from Chris Pratt, Bradley Cooper, and Idris Elba?
Thor, Love and Thunder.
That is correct for 2 big points as we move on to question 2. What age is Shang-Chi when his father sends him to assassinate the Iron Gang's leader in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings?
They'll probably both turn up in the thing. 15.
That is incorrect. So I will repeat the question, and JD and Jacob will have a point for. Will have an opportunity for 2 points steal here. In Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, what age is Shang-Chi when his father sends him to assassinate the Iron Gang's leader? Five, 4.
My pen's not working.
3. I'll give you an extra 10 seconds. Is it working?
I'm trying. Let's see if
I can ask you first, JD, if you just want to tell me the number since Jacob has it written down. So 5,
Okay.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. JD, what do you got?
I went with 12.
That is incorrect. Jacob?
I literally wrote the same thing.
All right, it was actually, Joe was 1 year off. It was 14. He was 14. So we're going to move on to question 3 now. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which character calls Cosmo a bad dog?
Cracklin.
That is correct for 2 points, and I'll just wait for JD to get back in frame. The Necro Sword is the weapon of choice for which Phase 4 or 5 MCU villain?
Gore.
Gore, or Gore the God Butcher, is correct for 2 points. And moving on to question 5. In which Phase 4 or 5 film will you find the characters of Lord Krylar, Gentora, and Veb?
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
correct for 2 more big points. A very impressive round, only missing 1 question there to take his lead to 15 to JD's 9 and Jacob's 8. So we're going to pull up the wheel once again. And JD, you are still going to have an option whether you spin next or defer to Jacob.
Defer.
So Jacob, this is your first spin here. And luck is on your side. It's going to be I Am Iron Man. So that means you get your choice here. So Kelsey, make sure to close it so Jacob can see the wheel. So he can make his choice. Phase 4 and 5 is off the board.
Celebrating.
Okay. All right. Let's go with phase 1, please.
Phase 1. All right. So the question is
Should have
phase 1.
spun again.
Kelsey, you are going to be giving Jacob the phase 1 questions here.
Okie dokie. Question 1 in phase 1. Who directed Thor?
Kenneth Branagh.
For 2 points.
That is correct. Question number 2. At the beginning of Iron Man, what casino game is Tony playing when he is supposed to be accepting his Apogee Award presented by Rhodey?
Craps.
That is correct.
2 points.
Question number 3. In Iron Man 2, who created the missile known as the Ex-Wife?
Justin Hammer.
It's correct to take
That
it 1
is
point
also
within
correct.
Joe.
Question number 4. Which New York borough does Dr. Abraham Erskine live in Captain America, the First Avenger?
Can I hear that again, please?
Yep, so that's your first repeat.
Mhm.
Which New York borough does Dr. Abraham Erskine live in Captain America, the First Avenger?
Brooklyn.
That is incorrect. So Kelsey will repeat the question for JD and Joe to write down their steal for 2 points.
Which New York borough does Dr. Abraham Erskine live in Captain America, the First Avenger? I think I pronounced his name 3 different ways each time I asked that question.
Something's going to stick to the wall eventually. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JD, what do you got for 2 points?
Queens.
Queens is correct. Joe, what do you got?
I'm from Queens.
That is correct. So Joe going up 3 points to Jacob and JD getting 11 there as we go on to Jacob's 5th question.
Question number 5. What is the name of the man Bruce Banner works as a pizza delivery boy for in The Incredible Hulk?
I believe his name is Manny.
That is incorrect. It is not Manny. So we're going to ask the question one more time for another 2-point steal for either JD or Joe.
What is the name of the man Bruce Banner works as a pizza delivery boy for in The Incredible Hulk?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Joe, we'll start with you this time.
Stanley.
That is correct for 2 points. JD.
I didn't have it.
All right, so Joe going up a big 19 to 14 to 11, but still an impressive phase 1 round. It was a tricky one for Jacob, but he managed to get a lot more than I would have. So we are going to now look at JD's wheel spin here as we head into the 3rd wheel spin. So Kelsey, take it away. And looks like it's going to be villains. So JD. Sometimes a heel, sometimes a villain in this league, but sometimes a face like this match. So which one would you like to go with? Would you like to go with villains or spin again?
I'll keep it.
All right, he's going to keep it, which means, Kelsey, you can stop sharing the screen if you'd like to. But we are now going on to JD's questions here in villains. JD, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so question 1. Let me find it first. There we go. In Black Panther, who kills Ulysses Claw?
Killmonger, Eric Stevens.
We would have taken either and all of those answers. That is correct for 2 points. Question 2. In Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, who is revealed to be MODOK?
Darren Cross, aka Yellow Jacket.
That is correct, Darren Cross.
Two brothers against for all time, always die.
There you go. All right.
You know what that movie is.
Led by Jan Rog, what is the name of the elite team of Kree soldiers that Carol Danvers is a part of in Captain Marvel?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Strike Force, B, Star Force, C, Kree Force, or D, the Supreme Intelligence?
Can I get a repeat of the options one more time?
Yep, free repeat of the options. Is it A, Strike Force, B, Star Force, C, Kree Force, or D, the Supreme Intelligence?
A.
A is incorrect, so we're going to repeat the question and options for Jacob and Joe to get a steal. Led by Jan Rog, what is the name of the elite team of Kree soldiers that Carol Danvers is a part of in Captain Marvel? Is it A, Strike Force, B, Star Force, C, Kree Force, or D, the Supreme Intelligence? And 5, 4, it looks like you guys have written down 3, 2, 1. Jacob, what do you got?
Star Force.
That is correct for a big 1-point steal. Joe?
Star Force.
Also has Star Force, bringing this total up to 20 as we go on to JD's fourth question here. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, what is the name of the young woman Dr. Ben Foster is trying to help cure, who also goes by the alias Ghost? We need the full name.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Ava Starr, B, Catherine Starr, C, Angelica Starr, or D, Valerie Starr?
Ava Starr.
Ava Starr is correct for a point. And we're moving on to your fifth and final question here in the realm of villains. What is the name of Ronan the Accuser's ship in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, the Helion, B, Sanctuary 2, C, the Statesman, or D, the Dark Aster?
The Helion?
The Helion is incorrect, so I'm going to ask the question and options for Jacob and Joe for a 1-point steal. What is the name of Ronan the Accuser's ship in Guardians of the Galaxy? Is it A, the Helion, B, Sanctuary 2, C, the Statesman, or D, the Dark Aster? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joe, what do you got?
Dark Aster.
That is correct. And Jacob?
I wonder if there's a light Aster, dark Aster.
That is correct. So at the end of round 2, this is a very interesting score here because we are going to see some interesting round 3 maneuverings here. We've got JD and Jacob both with 16 and Joe in the lead with 21. So Joe is only 5 points ahead, which means a 5-pointer can dictate this match today, as I'm sure it might, because these are 3 very, very good competitors. Here we got the rules of round 3. You will each pick 3 numbers at random out of 15 options, which will correlate to 3 predetermined categories. The first question will be worth 2 points, which is mild difficulty. Second question, 3 points, which is medium. Third question is the hard 5-pointer. And then we got the player with the most points at the end will win. Unless it is tied, then a sudden death showdown will occur, which is very possible here. Players must keep their hands on screen at all times. Jacob and Joe each have 2 time heists left and their challenges. JD has all of his time heists left, but no challenges. So this is going to be very interesting. So Joe, you are now in the lead. So you will get to pick 3 numbers from 1 to 15. What would you like?
12, 6, and 4.
12, 6, and 4. All right. And JD, because you have the better record, what would you like as your next 3 numbers?
One, 3, 2.
1, 3, 2. And Jacob, you are next.
5, 9, 14.
5, 9-14. Thank you, guys. All right, so we are now going to move on to Jacob first, who will have to hit his 2-pointer in category 5, which correlates to, let me find it right here, Disney Plus. Disney Plus. So Kelsey, whenever you're ready, you will be asking the 2-pointer to Jacob in Disney Plus.
Okie doke. In episode 7 of What If, which Avenger is depicted as an only child and spends their time partying on Earth?
Thor?
Thor is correct.
That
Party
is correct.
Thor or Thor would have been accepted. So we are now going to move on to JD's 2-pointer in category 1, which corresponds to Thor. His category is Thor. How ironic. So JD,
I love the symmetry of that.
your 2-pointer in the realm of Thor. You'll find the characters of Jane Foster, Korg, and Mantis in which Thor film?
Thor, Love and Thunder.
That is correct for 2 points as well. So now we're going to go to Jacob for his 3-pointer, since they are both still at 18 and Joe is still at 21. So Jacob, your 3-pointer is category 9, which corresponds to phase 1. Phase 1, your wheel spin. So 3-pointer in phase 1. Kelsey, whenever you're ready.
Okie dokie. What is the name of the project that made Steve Rogers a super soldier in Captain America: The First Avenger?
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that's your second repeat.
What is the name of the project that made Steve Rogers a super soldier in Captain America: The First Avenger?
The Super Soldier Project?
That is incorrect. We were looking for Project Rebirth. Project Rebirth. So we're now going to go to JD for his 3-pointer, which is going to be in the category 3, which is Aliens, Androids, and Wizards. Aliens, Androids, and Wizards. Your 3-pointer, JD, in Aliens, Androids, and Wizards. In Avengers Infinity War, what city in Scotland are Wanda and Vision living in?
Oh, boy. One. 3-pointer.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It's wrong, but I'm going to guess Stonehenge.
Stonehenge is incorrect. It is Edinburgh. Yep. Or Edinburgh.
Okay.
How do you pronounce
so
it?
Firstly, Stonehenge is way down south. And I would just want to say thank you. So many people put American geography questions in this trivia league, so thank you. I appreciate it.
I was going to say it's a three-pointer for the sake of the fact that not everyone playing in this tournament is from America, so we figured that's an even 3-pointer there. But we're going to now go to Jacob and JD's 5-pointers to keep it to send it back to Joe. So Jacob, we're going to go to your 5-pointer here in category 14, which is actors and actresses. Actors and actresses, your 5-pointer to keep it alive for your game. If you miss this, unfortunately, you will be eliminated, and we'll go back to JD. If you get this, then JD and Joe are going to have to answer some more questions. So Kelsey, take it away with the 5-pointer in actors and actresses for Jacob.
Who plays Malekith in Thor: The Dark World?
A man who got truly boned when he played Doctor Who, Christopher Eccleston.
That is correct. Doctor Who himself, Christopher Eccleston, is the correct answer for 5 points. And he
was awesome, and he got completely wrecked. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, this is MCU, not Doctor Who, so I will yield.
But I'd appreciate any reference to that damn show.
There you go. So Jacob stays alive here, and we'll force Joe to answer some questions. But JD first has to get out of the red here with his 5-pointer in category 2, which is going to correspond to quotes. Quotes. So JD, your quotes 5-pointer is:
Congrats, whoever wins.
which villain tells Thor, quote, "I cannot die, not until I fulfill my destiny and lay waste to your home"? And 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Repeat the question. That's your first repeat. Which villain tells Thor, quote, "I cannot die, not until I fulfill my destiny and lay waste to your home"?
There's two in my head.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Repeat the question. That's your second repeat. Which villain tells Thor, quote, "I cannot die, not until I fulfill my destiny and lay waste to your home"?
Malekith?
That is incorrect. We were looking for, at the beginning of Ragnarok, Surtur. Surtur says that line. So unfortunately, JD, you have been eliminated from this match, but it is okay. You played very, very well today. We're going to now move on to Joe, who will have to answer his 2-pointer. And your 2-pointer, Joe, is in category 12, which corresponds to Iron Man.
Okay. Well, there is a downtime, Joe. Congratulations in advance.
Yeah, this doesn't send it back, does it? This is it. That was the piece.
No, so it's 23-21 now. This one will not determine the outcome, but this could tie it up. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the 2-pointer in Iron Man. Who plays Iron Man's head of security, Happy Hogan?
Jon Favreau.
There you go for 2 points. So now this question could determine the match. You still have your 3 and your 5. Your 3-pointer, Joe, is going to be in the category 6, which corresponds to phases 4 and 5, which I believe was your wheel round.
Yeah.
So your question, category 4, phase 4 and 5. Kelsey, take it away. Your 3-pointer.
Oh, okay. What is the name of Shang's best friend in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings?
Katie or Ray Wen.
And your winner, Joe Hot Fuzz Farrelly. The correct answer we were looking for was Katie. That is correct. Winning this match 26-23-18. A very competitive match. This is the furthest into round 3 we've gotten in any of our tournament matches so far. Joe, congratulations. Another rookie coming in on his first ever match and winning a tournament match. How do you feel about your victory today?
Yeah, like I said, I've been doing a soft rewatch. So far, I'm only up to the first Guardians. So, yeah, there was some margins there, just at the 15, not the 14. And I got Betty Brant, but I didn't write it down in time. So the movie stuff was okay. It was just was Seth Green in Holiday Special. And, yeah, so I'm happy. And it's like I said, put up against these two competitors, obviously both ahead coming out of round 1. It all depended on... It was the second round. It was just getting those steals and yeah, being able to not have to answer a 5.
I was just going to say, Joe, you were trailing at the end of round 1, so to see you come back, that was excellent gameplay. How are you feeling going into the rest of the tournament? Is your game strategy going to change at all, or are you just looking forward to it?
Well, I mean, I'm going to carry on the soft rewatch, and just see where it goes from there. I've still got other stuff that I've got to prepare for, but I do believe I have a match coming up where MCU is on the wheel anyway, so it's not a bad place to be right now. But we'll see how long it takes for me to get to some of the stuff that's a little bit newer that I haven't had a chance to watch more than twice yet.
Right. Well, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you more in this tournament. Jacob, I'm going to go over you because you came very, very close. You hit a 5-pointer, which was a big one. In actors and actresses, very hit or miss category depending on the person. But you really showed your worth today. I mean, the free-for-all, you only lasted a few rounds, so no one got to see your full potential. So are you proud of the showing you had today? You should be, but are you proud?
Yes. Going into this, I was like, you know what, it's going to be fun. I'm going to have fun, but I don't know if I'm going to make it out. And I didn't. But I honestly surprised myself at how good I did. Joe is just a monster, especially when it comes to like geek and fandom stuff. I've seen him in other leagues, so as soon as I saw him, I'm like, well, I might as well just turn in now. He's probably not. It's not going to be a good day for me. But like I said, I surprised myself. The freaking Brooklyn Queens, the doctor one. It was like literally the scene in Civil War where like Spider-Man's got the thing like, where are you from? And like, Queens, and like it was literally between those two boroughs, and I could have sworn it like two Brooklynites. It was like maybe there's a connection, but I was clearly wrong. So I went with my gut, and my gut was clearly wrong on a couple of occasions. But I'd love to come back. I'd love to give this another crack. I know I'm out of the tournament now, but if there's a spot for me, I'd love to return.
We'd love to have you. I'll translate for Dill because we can't hear him again. Well, you know, you surprised me, Jacob, because you started answering your 5-pointer with like, oh, some guy. And I was like, oh, no, he doesn't know it. But then you said the name and I was like, damn, he hit it. That's awesome. And
yeah, it's like Thor the Dark World, I'm kind of a defender on. So when I heard Thor the Dark World, I was like, okay, I have a feeling. Because that movie gets crapped on a lot unnecessarily.
For sure.
Like, especially in a universe where Love and Thunder and the stupid screaming goats and that stupid love triangle also exist. Thor the Dark World is like top tier stuff.
It makes us appreciate Thor the Dark World now because of what we've gotten recently. We had a Thor themed like third round. A lot of questions had to do with Thor.
Can you hear me now?
You're back, Dill.
All right, cool. Yes, well, I was going to echo Kelsey's sentiments. We can't wait to see you back, and you always have a spot in this league, Jacob. And now I'll move on to JD. I know this wasn't your match, but you have been one of our top dogs in this league, so you should not hang your head low. I know this was maybe a disappointing one. Maybe, is it time to ask for the sponsor back, or do you think you just need a little bit more time off? How are you feeling? Because you did make it.
I'm not going to lie. The reason me and the sponsor was agreeing to sabbaticals because I've been contemplating retirement. I'll be frank. It's tiring. I played 5 matches last year, and even I played 5 matches this year. It's tiring. It is tiring. So I don't think I could ever say that I'm going to retire, but I am. I got to rethink this. I got to rethink this a little bit. And my strategy as for today, the thing I'm most disappointed about is I made a strategy mistake. So my deep dive was actually working. I knew all the phase, but the mistake I did was that I should have gone second on the wheel because I knew all the phase 1 questions and I knew all the phase 4 and phase 5 questions. And that's kind of what my strategy was. I'm going to do more like, special, and then, but then both of those were taken, and that was my mistake. So that's what I'm hitting myself about. But yeah, I'm not retiring, but I need to rethink some things.
It's okay. And again, you've played so long in this league and you've been such a heavy hitter as a competitor that maybe you deserve some time to just kind of chill and relax because you have been putting in, you've competed in 2 title matches in the past few years. So you're definitely one of our favorite competitors. So congratulations. I know this didn't go your way, but you should be proud of the match you played. All 3 of you played an excellent match. JD, you did lead at the end of round 1. So yeah. Cool. So any last words, Kels, for our competitors? Or are you ready to call it a day?
No, I think you guys all did a great job. You shouldn't be disappointed in your performances today. It was a really, really great match.
Yeah, and, it was an awesome match. There you go.
Any of you can come back anytime.
I know. Another one in the books. It's going to be an exciting rest of our tournament. Congratulations, Joe. But anyway, from Dylan, Kelsey, Joe, JD, and Jacob, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.